What's up, everybody? Cedric Procedure here, CRWC commentary. We'll be reviewing SmackDown, and this is SmackDownish, as you know, going over just what we care to. And this is from the 21st, so
we're catching up.
We're getting there. So the show, this is one of the oddest shows. Odd, and the only entertaining part was, honestly, as much as some people are getting sick of them, the Samoans. And R-Truth.
Yeah, there was some mid-card entertainment.
So the show opens with Aldis telling Cody he's not in the six-man tag match anymore, and it came from The Rock. Okay, so then Drew McIntyre come out. It was his intro about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yes, he comes out slow, stops, flexes, pyro, slow
turn, step by step.
Finally gets to the ring.
By inch.
Gets on the turnbuckle. Flex! Pyro! Wink! Finally it's over.
Yep. And he's going against Jimmy Uso, who's cut a small promo, didn't really say anything. Like, you going to the Elimination Chamber. You're going to WrestleMania. Okay. And then he did something. And the fans, I guess, said no yeet? Or
Yeah, that's what his thing. His thing is no yeet.
Okay.
No
so
yeet. And the fans have gotten with that.
All right. So I'm like, I had my thoughts about this, and I'll tell you afterwards, because I was saying it while we was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But Drew did a reverse powerbomb on the Jimmy on the outside.
To the steps.
Now, granted, his face didn't come anywhere near the steps. You don't know how to do it that way. But for all intents and purposes, you know, you slam him down on steel steps, face first.
Hit me, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't agree with this, you know, because they continued the match after the break. And I'm like, it should have been a count-out injury angle for a few weeks. Jimmy come back looking for revenge.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. And Jimmy goes on to win with a victory roll for the upset. And yeah, that was an upset victory, because what I had said was Drew has done battle with CM Punk and some big name people. And the chances, it's like, I done went against Punk, lost, yeah, but Hell in a Cell and other stuff, you're nothing. So, but he won, and I was like, that is an upset victory.
It is an upset. And I real quick, I'm gonna say that I figured out what my problem is with Jimmy and Jey Uso. They wrestle like lightweights, although they're not lightweights. They're not heavyweights, but they're not super heavy, but they're heavier weights.
They're like Liger or something. Not a heavyweight, but you small, you bigger than a lightweight.
Yeah. And they need to add stuff to the arsenal. They can keep doing super kicks. I understand it gives them life.
They love the foot jab.
It makes them wake up in the morning. But they need to add a few technical moves, like maybe 3, that have a little bit of a power edge to them, so that they can utilize some of their size. I think that will help them, so they can get over in a way that's more than just their personality or whatever they chose to be their catchphrase. Because watching them, it's like the crowd, we're hyped up because you came out here and we maintain it and you win, yay! But there's nothing inspiring about what they do. I mean, they wrestle, yeah, but it's just like, no one is sitting around thinking, man, I can't wait to see the Jay do that move.
Nope. You're going to see him do it again and again.
Yeah.
You know, the commentary will hype it up, and that's what annoys me. And because if I'm not looking at the screen, they start yelling, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. And I'm thinking, I don't believe he did it either. And I just keep on typing. I just don't even, because the commentary is supposed to yell to, is dangling the keys in front of you. If the baby is distracted, you jingle the keys. The baby's like, ooh, and then it goes back to it. That's why they yell a lot.
Can y'all recall any time in the past?
It's insulting to someone like me, but
where Jim Ross did a whole bunch of yelling. If Jim Ross yelled, it was something of import.
You don't see that every day, everyone, and you don't.
Mm-mm.
And except for the few times where you do. So, Jim Ross wasn't a yeller. Commentary wasn't even. Okay, the way it was, Lance Russell and others, they were very calm, mild-mannered. They explained what's going on. It's a very sporting way. Jim Ross was part of a new wave of commentary where they get a little more into it with more background, a little more detail, and sports analysis during the match. Give you why these styles clashing makes a good match. And it did well. And then WWE was like, you got to keep the kids entertained. And if you watch movies, what there's a lot of explosion, loud music, and then someone's hollering about something, and then
yeah.
For the hearing impaired. No, it's not hearing impaired. We're tired of Mumble Mouse McGee over there doing his thing and then start screaming all of a sudden.
Well, you have to watch movies with the remote in your hand.
Turn the thing way up to 50 just to get it to 10. Then they start hollering. You got to put it on all the way down to 10 so it can sound like it's on 20.
Blow out your ears. Yeah.
So that's what that is. And to me, that's what I say. It's insulting to me when they do it because I know what they're doing. Pro wrestling isn't insulting to me. But the way commentary is, like, oh my goodness, AEW, and he's gonna do it. It's a 450. I'm like, all right, man. And it's like Blue Thunder and 2.9. I'm like, man, bruh, no one gets pinned on the Blue Thunder. Why are you hyped? I'd be like, it's a Blue Thunder bomb. He got him. 2 count, he kicked out as predicted. Yep.
That's probably why you wouldn't get hired to do commentary. You can't do it like you're just watching,
look,
traffic. Traffic stops.
If they're paying,
traffic starts. Predictable.
If they look, I'm gonna tell you right now. If they was paying me like $300,000 or more a year, no, it's gonna sound different. It's gonna sound almost like a Hispanic hockey game.
He came to the ring.
He's in the ring. He hit it. It's a clothesline. It's a hip toss. I can't believe he threw it to the ropes. He got him. Blue Thunder bomb. Oh, well, I guess he won. So, Drew here. Forgot about the match. So Drew attacks Jimmy to ruin the victory, which that's what a good heel would do. You won. You didn't beat me. When someone's beaten, just let y'all know, commentary wise for promos and whatnot, when someone is beaten, they ain't getting up after the finish. So he wasn't beaten, so he got up and he dusted off Jimmy. And
with the flying boot kick of mightiness.
After the refs broke it all up and he ran back to the ring, got him. It's like, all right, cool.
Flying boot kick.
That's what I put. I was like, I ain't calling it that crap, and I'm not, and no one's gonna understand what Shining Black was. So I'm just gonna flying boot kick.
I mean, that's
running single leg drop kick. That's really all it is.
That's really all it is. And I'm like, really?
At least when Chono did it, you could see him thrust that foot into him.
And they be turned all inside out like, oh no, the boot kick. Do you know how many boot kicks people have taken from Nash and the Big Show and they just kind of stumble off to the side?
So Solo arrives and he's met by Jacob, and he assures that the hit on Tama was a mistake. Jacob's like, yeah, because if it wasn't a mistake, you wouldn't be standing here. And Solo says that he's gonna be in their corner for the tag match. Jay's like, no, things have changed. It's gonna be you and me tagging up. And Solo says, that's the reason why I love you, man. And then so I had to know, like, it's worrying me because this is taking them out the top seed little by little, just needling them down just a little more. And unless something is done,
who Who they gonna beef with? There is nobody upper crust to beef with. What's his name? The OTC. He hurt.
Yep.
Cody, he's off doing who knows what.
Even if he won't hurt, he was on Raw anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cody's off doing who knows what. We haven't figured that out yet. Who else? Kevin Owens has moved on,
which is good. I was like, this stinks of upper mid card anyway.
Randy Orton, I guess he's damaged. There isn't anybody else for them upper crust to beef with. There isn't. And I told you, didn't I tell you many weeks ago?
Girl, you ain't told me shit.
Ow! I told you many weeks ago when Jacob Fatu was walking around. I love you, Solo, with all his heart and soul. Yeah. I said, Solo better not betray that man. Remember you saying that?
Yeah. You said, you better not leave that man high and dry.
You better not betray that man, because he's out there more than anybody else. I love you, Solo. He's trying to make sure everybody else loves Solo too. And what did Solo do? Solo left. I've been trying to tap in with you for a minute. All he had to do was text.
Pick up the phone.
I'm having a hard time. I'm gonna get back with you and yada yada. All right, man. You take time for you. That's all it would have. It would have been settled. He couldn't put thumb to screen.
You know, you real bad off. You can't put thumb to screen. I'm just saying.
And they weren't even broke. I think you have broke thumbs.
So backstage, R-Truth tells Hayes that they're in the tag match against each other, and then The Miz is Hayes' tag partner, and he has a New Orleans legend, and I'm like, who could this be? You know, and then it's Louisiana Knight. And LA Knight, he comes out and Cedra popped forward, clearly funny. I was like, what in the world?
LA was looking like
he looks like, what in the world
is he talking about?
Truth, and R-Truth gives him some beads and a sandwich.
I don't even know where the sandwich came from, because I swear he was announcing, and I didn't see nothing in his hand.
Yeah,
I didn't see nothing.
I'm a little.
Where he get that sandwich from?
He just RPG'd that out on. That was some anime or something. He just did that, and then so later in the match, R-Truth hip tosses Hayes, gets on the mat and counts, and Hayes instinctively kicks out of nothing.
Well, nobody pinning Hayes. Hayes kicked out like, what the hell am I doing?
That right shoulder popped up off the mat. That was so funny. That was so funny. I know he's done it before, but that was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, anyone in the back, production or whatnot, that sees that and didn't laugh, they don't have a soul.
Nope, that was so funny.
So, and the look on Hayes' face was flawless. It was flawless. Hayes refused to tag Miz, and then Truth tags Miz, and he gets out the ring kind of like he had a hard day, man.
Yeah, like, man, go in there and get him. Miz is like,
what did you do? And the commentator had to bring up how he and Miz used to be a tag team, and he's just getting confused. I'm like, nah, that's just comedy gold.
No, but look, Miz stuck his hand out for the tag, and Hayes put his finger up. I got it. Miz say, no, what do you mean, no? You can't.
Yep. So Knight lost Miz on a tilt-a-whirl. I think he was trying to do a power slam, but he lost him. And, the crowd was like, ah. But Hayes foot jab Knight, kept it going. It was like, keep it going. Knight beats on Miz outside the ring where Nakamura attacks Knight out of the ref's sight. And then in the ring, Hayes gets the finish on Truth and pins him again. But Cedra had noticed that Knight seems to stiffen up on Miz.
I mean, so like I said, if I didn't see any daylight, he it was 2 punches that he gave him, and they looked really solid, and they sounded really solid. And then outside, he threw Miz into the barricade. And LA's a big dude, but when he threw Miz into the barricade, it sounded like Fatu threw somebody into the barricade. I mean, I was like, what the
Knight
hell?
normally don't do that. And honestly, they could be good friends backstage.
They could be.
And in pro wrestling, as crazy it is, the only people you hurt the most are your enemies and your friends. Everyone in the middle, you just kind of go through the motions. I want to be the middleman.
Yeah, for real.
Go through the motions.
Don't like me that much, man.
Yeah. And I want you to dislike me, and I don't want you to love me. Just be in the ring with me. Just do this quick and take a nap. So Tiffany, she argues with Jax. We skip.
Yeah.
Then she wrestles LeRae, and then she lost to LeRae, and then Charlotte Flair comes to the ring, points to the WrestleMania sign. The fans have groaned and faintly cheered, with most not even giving a damn.
Nope.
You can hear the. And then kind of okay.
They were planning to go get nachos, man. They they really weren't into it. They might have been more into Charlotte if it hadn't been all that crap beforehand. I don't like you, and you're not gonna win. I don't like you, and you won't get my belt.
They were soured on Charlotte because she was injured and everyone cared about her. And then instead of, hey, I miss you all so much. This is how I'm training, or I miss you so much. The days are counting down, and showing that there is a recovery stage. She just, I'm cool. I'm on my yacht. It's all good. And now I'm going to come back and be the queen, and nobody's going to beat me. No one's going to stand up to me, and I'm going to get what I want. And people are like, oh, man, screw this boring crap.
The other stuff is boring. Why be a heel when you leave and then you get hurt? And then like, oh, thank you for the love and support.
Oh, that's the best time. That's the best time to make a change.
I'll fight for you.
That's the best time.
Maybe she didn't want to make a change.
Maybe she didn't. Some people, hey, better a heel. But some people are just like that. It's like, look, we want to make you a babyface. And they attempted, but she was reading the room. So she was literally allowing the crowd to dictate she's going to be a babyface or a heel. That was really great on Charlotte's part. She read the room and go with it. Don't read the room and be The Rock. Oh, we'll get there. So Damian tells Cody he's going to, look, I win all this, just let you know I'm coming after your belt, just being respectful and being upfront. Cody's like, man, I'm happy about that. Come after my belt, fight me, beat my ass and take it.
Yeah.
That's about how it sounds, And then, because he can't come out and say, oh yeah, you can try, bitch.
Yeah.
So Strowman, he comes out and he's talking and, about beating on, he wants to beat on the former bloodline. And it seems like Strowman got so much gravel in his voice, he could pave a driveway.
He can, man. Good grief.
So next, Belair and Naomi, they go to the ring with their full intro. It's supposed to be a singles match. They get beat down by Liv and Raquel, or
Short Skirt McDuffie came out and do her thing. She probably mad because her face got messed up last time we saw her.
And I guess Tall Duff McLeggings? I don't know.
I haven't given her name yet. Short Stuff came. Yes.
She ain't short.
Skirt. Short Skirt McDuffie is short, but the other one, I don't know.
So then The Rock comes out and the fans are confused to his music and cheer when he finally comes out. His words pop them, the music change confuses them to if it's him or not, and then he comes out and then they cheer, the music changes and they cheer again. Someone dropped the phone and The Rock stops his interest and gets the phone for him. That was nice.
Very.
Then The Rock sings and and heals the crowd with insults, and then he calls Cody and it's like, are you a babyface or a heel? Or you just rocking them back and forth? Or are you showing that these people are too dumb to vote? Or just show, you see how these fans are going back and forth, right? They vote. It's like, that's what happened in this country. The stupefying of people, and they don't know what to do, so they just do what they feel for what they grew up in and just go with it. And be like, this is what I've always done. This is what I'm going to keep doing. The Rock is like, yep.
I got some more insight on what I think is going on, but I'll let you get through this first.
All right, so he praises Cody, shows pictures of their moms hanging out, moms. And so Cody is deeply confused as he responds to The Rock, saying that he wants Cody to be his champion. The Rock talks up Cody again, some more accolades, and then talks about what he has that's better. It's like, you got these fans, I've got billions. You've done this, I've done better. Yada, yada. It's like, it's not a flex. I'm just letting you know you can have it all, Cody. You can have it all. And you can have everything you ever wanted. And your wife can, and your baby girl can have all the. We'll be in the clouds together. And Cody's almost looking like, you'll be in the clouds. but it ain't gonna be us. Ain't no we in this death. I'm gonna live forever. If you ever seen Tropic Thunder and Tom Cruise fuss out Flaming Dragon, the spokesman for that, that's the look on Cody's face.
The whole time, he had no idea what was coming off here.
All Cody has to do is be his champion. And see, it would have been better if The Rock was like, you need to fight on my behalf. Do things a little bit more of the way I would do it. You know, you come out here and you do what you do, but you do it for me. Not for these people, for me. That would have been better. But The Rock was dancing around. It's almost like, you know, he wants to ask Cody, you know, if he can get some ass. But he don't want it to come out and blurt it. So he's gotta, you know, be my champion, yeah, a champion, but not like a champion like that. Not a champion like that. Just a champion, be my champion, I ain't saying we got to be all champion together, but just champion enough. You know what I'm saying? We wore tights and watched gladiator movies.
What the hell?
What? So, and so fans get annoyed with The Rock pulling a Ric Flair, and it says, "Shut your mouth, or I'll come out there and slap the syphilis off your face." And it's like, yeah, and the fans are like, we mad at you. And The Rock is like, I'm doing it. The Rock wants to sing, and oh my goodness. It's just, The Rock rehashes his idea to headline WrestleMania with Roman, but Cody stood up to him, even slapped him. And this is why The Rock wants him. And okay. And The Rock says that he had everything, but he's never had a brother, and he wants Cody to be his brother. And Cody's just looking like, what? Huh? So who are you? Flaming Dragon! Yes. Okay, fuckface. Here's what you can do. And he's just like, what? And The Rock wants Cody to be his champion, but to think it over and give his answer at the Elimination Chamber. He calls the crowd hot, and they cheer. And then The Rock points to Cody and says that he wants that. And Cody's like, you want my belt? He's like, no, man, I want your soul. And fans like, oh, boo, we're not happy. Hiss. We tired of you. And we don't know what to make of this.
It was some folks out there saying, take his soul. Take his soul.
Yeah. It's Springfield, everybody. And we're talking Simpsons because, give us hell, Quimby. So
a bunch of stupid mop heads.
Yep. Cody stands there with nothing to do, say, or really contemplate other than, what is this guy doing? The Rock is very happy with this segment. He took his sunglasses off twice. That's how happy he was, and just smiling. And I'm like, you're gonna go home and think you did good at work, aren't you?
Okay, so here is my theory, and I mentioned this earlier.
The Rock is secretively gay and trying to hide it?
No, I'm going to take it back.
He knows Cody is gay and trying to get a piece?
I don't care if they are or not. I'm going to take it back. Remember,
so you want my soul, I'm turning around.
Way back in the day.
You ain't going to get behind me. What? Okay.
Way back in the day, The Rock won the belt. The People's Champion. Yay! It was wonderful.
Well, yeah, he got a People's Champion belt.
Listen. Then he came out the next Raw.
Gay. He said he came out. The Rock needs to come to the ring with the pointed scissors. What? Why you keep
papping me? He finished. He comes out and he's like, I won the title.
Being gay.
Y'all,
it's Hollywood. We all gay every once in a while.
Anything to do with gayness. Stop.
I just like Tropic Thunder, okay? Go ahead.
So he comes out. He talks a little bit about how great the fans were. And then he's like, forget y'all, man. Y'all supposed to have my back. Y'all didn't. And all of a sudden, Vince and his ilk come out, and they're all, I don't remember what they were called, but they were all evil. And he was the Vince's champion. Remember that?
It was like the corporation or something
like that.
Something like that.
But do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
And Vince tried it with Steve Austin at another point, yeah.
So that was easy to pull off because Vince has always been evil.
Yeah.
Always. So you can break him out as the bad guy. And there's always going to be boo. boo.
He's a Republican.
There's no going to be no
That's what
ambiguity
happens.
whatsoever. Now,
Y'all might be mad at me for that, but man, Republicans make some damn good villains.
But The Rock is a different situation because he is beloved. And then if he does good, yay! And if he does bad, it's like, boo, but yay! They don't know what to do with it because they want to they want to yay him so bad. So it's kind of hard to come in as a final boss. I own everything, including you, character, with all that going on as your lore, as your Rock lore. So that was just a cluster. That whole thing was a cluster. And so basically he's trying to be the main man and I want to own your soul. I want and the commentators helped out. Is Cody going to sell out? That's all it is. It's him selling out, turning heel, and being the Rock's boy. That's all that's left for Cody to do, or the only battle left for Cody to fight, because there is no one else to fight. He already beat Solo. Like we already said, Solo's in mid-card comedy. Well, he hasn't hit comedy. He's just mid-carding it right now. Let's see. Owens is battling with his girlfriend, Sami Zayn. They're on again, off again. Let's see. Randy Orton, who knows where he is. OTC, he's over the counter. Who else is there? Damian Priest just got there, but I already showed us they're buddy. Hey, we like each other, but we'll fight if we have to. That's not going to work. There's nobody else.
So this has nothing to do with The Rock liking Cody in that way.
No, what's that sense?
But that makes it kind of boring.
But that is my theory.
That's your hypothesis.
That is my hypothesis.
Huh. Did y'all want The Rock to be gay? What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why does that matter?
Because it's funny.
Oh, gosh. Move on, man.
It's funny to me.
Move on.
What? I'm annoyed that because I've seen Adrian Street a few times.
Who?
See? And I mean, when I say a few, I'm like maybe two. And I don't think he was gay, but he was. Think of Dusty Rhodes and Goldust mixed into one.
Okay.
And what I saw of him, even though it was much later in his years, I thought he was good. Then he vanished. Just gone. Goldust, he was, I know this is not going to sound right, but Goldust, he showed up, he was there, gave him a few months, and he vanished. Was he on screen? Well, Dustin Runnels was. Goldust had checked out. They stripped all of that from him. They took away the vignettes. They took away the whole Hollywood buff thing. They took away a lot of his mannerisms and just said, get in the ring and wrestle, and that's it. And with all the glamour, glitter gone, he had the music, gold lighting. He'd go in there and wrestle like Dustin Rhodes from WCW. And that was it. He wasn't there. So, but what you had to say, wow, it does make sense though. Because after you said, I was like, damn, who does Cody have to wrestle?
There's nobody.
They took the Samoans from him.
Yeah.
They're going to interfeud. Yeah. Damn. He needs to hold The Rock is gay. Okay, look. Let's say they do this, right? No more joking around. Let's say they do this. And let's say he does, because there's a lot of baby faces on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. So what if they do the whole, all right then, I'll do it. I'll be the company man. Which, might I add, if that's what Cody was, he would have stayed in AEW. If he was just a company man. He'd be a good heel. Heel Cody is a better Cody.
As long as he keeps wrestling.
Yes. I wonder what The Rock has in store. Would they team up, be the corporate duo or whatever they want to come up with? But that's really good to think about. What do y'all think was going to happen? You know, So look, after this, we almost done. So after this DIY, they come out and they're on the microphone for some reason. It didn't matter. Tag team title match. They're going against Pretty Deadly, who showed up. They started fighting.
Yeah.
They was doing their thing.
Yeah.
There was now look, I know what I was just talking about, but Cedra was she just marked out on, a folded up. Yeah.
Hey man, I saw
She
what I
called
saw.
it. I'm over here trying to play. I'm trying to play the mobile game Last Z, and all I hear is balls was on his ass, and she is laughing.
They were mushed on
And
there.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I couldn't picture for the life of me. Where did she go? And she rewound. And I was like, I said, "You have got to go back to work." That's all you.
Hey
What?
man, I can be 12 sometimes too.
No, you can't. That's my job. Ow! Why you keep hitting on me? That's why you're not crafting Final Fantasy 11 anymore. Then gave up.
I ran out of material. Shut up.
Same thing to me. So then,
That's why you
know
keep
what?
getting pap. That's
so
why you keep getting
DIY. So we're gonna just pap each other, right? So DIY, they wrestling, and a few minutes pass, and Street Profits, they come out and you're not getting it. You're not getting
I
trying
got
to
it.
shake my hand. Nope, I made sure I was gone. I was all gnarly and stuff. You won't gonna get it. And the Street Profits, you got a girlfriend or a lover out there, you trying to shake that person's hand is weird. And man, 30 years she's been trying to shake my hand. It ain't happening. Make it all gnarly and stuff. It ain't working. You tried. I got instincts. So a few minutes pass, the Street Profits come in. They attack DIY and Pretty Deadly, beat them down. Then Motor City Machine Guns run in, and then they get beat down. Street Profits look good. Montez Ford, he jumped off the top rope with a frog splash.
It was gorgeous. It was just ill placed.
Yup. And he'll never win with it. Never.
I mean, if you were mad because somebody beat you down and put you out, and you come back and whoop that ass, wonderful. But at no point during the serious fight you can be like, I'm gonna climb up on this thing and throw my body onto yours. No, that doesn't happen with serious anger and rage.
What's the Dawkins? Was the other one?
Who is Dawkins?
Dawson or Dawkins?
I don't know. Is he one of the Street Profits?
Yeah, he's the bigger dude.
He's the Street Profit that reminds you of D-Lo. There you go.
D-Lo Dawkins. So he was throwing everybody around.
I
Huh?
don't even know if that's his name. You just gave him a name.
Well, yeah, until I learned it again because I knew it and then it's gone. So, but you know what? They got close to the main event,
Yeah.
So they doing something, but like I said in the last one, what they doing? Just throwing everybody together.
Yeah.
Just throw them all out there. Y'all just get out my damn face. It's like, Mom, can we get out my face?
Go and play in the yard. Just go. Stay out the street.
Yeah, stay out the street. Don't go across that property line, and then shut up. I don't want to hear y'all out there. I heard my friend's grandma telling them that.
I don't want to hear y'all outside.
Don't go on the street. Don't go across the property line and shut up. And so everybody said nothing. I was like, so what do we? Shh. I was like, she serious about that? Oh, that family was mean. She was serious. We just stood outside for 3 hours, quiet. We played some games, but we did it quietly.
Dang.
I was like, this is a terrible situation.
They try not to get jacked up.
Playing hide and go seek silently. Ugh, that is not cool. And so, any case, now we get to the main event, which, you can see I cannot spell main for shit. MZIN, because, words matter.
Yeah, Damien's kind of...
Damian. That don't sound bad, though.
The A's want to take a holiday.
Yep. So Damian is D-M-I-A-N. So I'm trying to type, and I'm not hitting certain letters as hard as I should. And I'm going to do the purr and then kill the keyboard. So I just move on. I know what it's supposed to be. So the Mazin event and Damian Priest and Braun Strowman. I keep wanting to say Strawman, but
Okay, he's Braun Strowman. And what's Breaker's first name?
Bron.
And it's pronounced?
Braun.
Okay, let's move on.
What? It's two different people, two different last names. If you confuse them two, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Look, somebody's name couldn't be Shawn because of Shawn Michaels.
Exactly.
So why in the hell they gonna have two Brons?
They couldn't be
spelled differently?
Shane Helms couldn't be him because of Shane McMahon.
So why couldn't Braun Breaker
because
be something
Vince
else?
is gone.
I know, but having two people with the same made up name, Strowman did not come out his mama's body, and she look at him and say, Braun. And you know I'm right. They could have named Braun Breaker something else, and it would have been fine. But
Have
somebody
you
was
seen
thinking.
the names of people on NXT?
No.
These people are fortunate to have two Brauns.
What they got little government names? People you went to school with?
No.
Okay, I have to go look.
People could not stand my name in school. They did not like my name. They would scoff at it, and yet I feel like I was the lucky one compared to NXT names.
I would look at NXT names.
My name is closer to a Steve Austin or The Rock, closer than those NXT names.
Okay.
It is bad. So, y'all, some of y'all might be mad, but, tell me where I'm telling lies. You can hear Cedric Kennedy over the announce for a title or something like that. The NXT names ain't, no. Ricky Saints, I'm torn. I'm more like, ew, but it's a word.
It's all right.
Yeah, So, okay, Damian Priest, Braun Strowman versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Jacob looked really small in that ring compared to everybody, but
Yeah.
Jacob looks the most vicious of anyone in that ring.
Jacob only looks taller when he's leaner.
Yes.
Now that he's filling back out, he don't look as tall, but he also looks more vicious now that he's heavier.
Yep. His face stands out more.
Mm-hmm. And him and that crazy hair.
He
was talking to Solo earlier. He just had it stacked on top of his head. And he was just sitting there peeing. I'm like, it was like a failed man bun, or like the man bun tried to run away.
Yes, like he tried it with twisty ties or something. His hair was made out of metal. So Solo led with the promo going to the match, and Jacob just jumped all over it with one of his own.
He walked all up and down, and Solo looked at him like, man.
And Jacob walked like, and what you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing.
Turn your teeth upside down, bro.
And nothing you could do is better than me.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Well, I walk stronger than you look. So,
that is the problem. All gas, no brakes with it. I love it.
I used to hear that in the 90s. I'm sorry. I just, we all gas, no brakes over here. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah, but he brought it back.
But you know what he's doing? He's saying it while walking. People be saying that man sitting on the stoop. I'm like, you just sitting there. He's going nowhere. You can just be walking down the sidewalk or something.
Really? Are you all acceleration?
I took things so little, though. I did. It's like, you going to tell me something like that. Be in motion. So outside, Braun, he eyed Tama after punching the chair from him. Jacob, at that point, he went after Braun, throwing his body at him, but it was a flying back elbow. It just looked like he just
he hurled himself at him.
I just threw my body at him. No, it was a flying back elbow. And the ring announcer or timekeeper, she had to get up out of Dodge.
There's a flying back Jacob. That's what it was.
Yep. And Solo was in, and the fans were chanting, "We want Jacob." Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this dude, he's over. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know when, but I swear at some point I heard the crowd going, yeah.
Probably.
And I was like, I don't know if I heard. It's just so weird. But I was like, I think I heard it, but.
Timing that got over.
And so the whole match, Fatu showed no emotion towards Solo. Then at the end, double teaming Priest, Jacob super kicks Solo. He showed, as Cedra stated, no remorse.
Man, Solo went flying and he looked like, it is what it is.
I was about to say that. I was about to say it is what it is. Damn shame what happened to you, man.
Get up, Pete. Walk it off.
I'll be honest with you. I would have popped if they was getting in the ring and Jacob says to Solo, "It's a damn shame what happened to you." And he's like, "Huh?" I would pop on that.
You hurt? I'll text you back in about 3-4 weeks.
See how you feeling? Braun runs around, pounces Jacob and Tom over the table.
I think he hurt himself too
when he did that.
I think so, because after that he ain't seen back in the ring. Keep going.
Then Priest, he hits the choke slam, pins Sikoa, and
Braun gets in the ring and that leg like he didn't want to come over the rope. And they did we won pose. And as the camera pans back, you see Braun walking, but you know, I know what it looked like when the knee ain't right, and it looked like the knee won't right.
Whew. It's amazing how you can hurt you. He got that Lance Archer run too when you go around the corner.
Is it because he a big man?
Yeah, it must be. It's like a pesky fun run. I like seeing it. I like seeing it myself. And plus, you out there, if you run full bore, you're gonna slip and fall like Samoa Joe did. And see, people forget that.
When did Samoa Joe fall?
That was in TNA. He was running, chasing somebody, and whoop, he went down. He went down trying to round the corner.
It's always around the corner.
He went down, and you was like, "Where's Joe?" And he got up and he hit the mat and ran alongside the apron to got to keep the move going. Then ran the thing, and the dude was in the ring waiting on him. And I'm like, man, that's bad. But ain't nobody gonna remember this because you didn't remember that. And when you saw it, you didn't even laugh. You was like, oh man, you was all concerned.
Joe was my man. It's not like when Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi, he was coming, man. We were excited because Chaos never came to help nobody.
And it looked
he
like
was coming, and then he was gone.
You watch him, it looked like someone opened a trap door and consumed him.
Like, where the hell did he go? And even worse than that, he was gone off the show. He was gone for like months. He had fucked himself all the way up. Everybody that Chaos in the backseat, what you get for trying to be different.
Now you know why we don't run in. That's what happens. You don't run in because you don't want that to happen. Now you're going to come back wearing green.
Okay. Yoshihashi, man.
So that's going to do it for us. This has been Cedric Procedure for CRWC commentary on Friday Night SmackDownish. We want y'all to be cool, be chill, be safe. And with that, we'll see you next time.